Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Jason quits the mob over Sam's tragic death. Danny can't lose another parent. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers reveal that Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco upcoming exit will lead to some big shakeups for multiple characters. Danny Morgan, Asher Antonizin, and Scalp Quartermain, Cosette Avenatti, will be affected tremendously by the loss of their mother if Sam faces a grim fate. When the news of Sam's departure first came out, so did the inside reports of Sam's tragic outcome. If the show's really giving Sam a fatal send-off, it's important to think about the ramifications of that on canvas. In GH's September 16 episode, Danny was thrilled over Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, going to Africa on a Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson rescue mission. Sam wasn't nearly as enthused, and she worried about Danny losing Jason all over again. Even after Danny overheard Sam talking to Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, and figured out his mom feared Jason's demise, he assured her that wouldn't happen. Danny has faith that Jason will make it back home alive, but it may be Sam who gets killed off instead in a cruel twist of fate. That's the kind of thing that could rock Danny to the core and make him concerned about all the danger Jason constantly jumps into. If Sam doesn't survive the exit strategy that awaits her, could Danny make a huge request of Jason? What if Danny asks Jason to leave the mob for good? Jason is Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, right-hand man, so that's always going to come with a certain level of risk. Danny would be an orphan if he lost both Sam and Jason, so he might beg Jason to quit working for Sonny so he can stay safe. Of course, Jason is the type of person who will always run into dangerous situations if his loved ones need him, but there's a difference in doing that and actually having a mob job. Could Jason do what Anna Devane's, Finola Hughes, already been pushing him to do and stop working for Sonny, at least on the mob end of things? Jason could still keep his role in Corinthos Coffee, but Sonny might understand if he stepped away from the riskier business for Danny's sake. Sam's potential demise could lead to some major shifts in PC, so we'll bring you predictions on all the shockers. General Hospital spoilers say Danny and Jason will need to lean on each other, so stay tuned for updates on what's in store for them. *** General Hospital spoilers. Jason quits the mob over Sam's tragic death. Danny can't lose another parent ***. The world of Port Charles is about to be rocked by one of the most heart-wrenching storylines in years, as tragedy strikes and Jason Morgan, played by Steve Burton, faces an impossible choice. For decades, Jason has been an integral part of the mob world, living on the edge, where life and death are separated by the thinnest of lines. He's walked this dangerous path for years, but now, after the devastating loss of his longtime love Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, Jason is about to make a life-altering decision that will change everything. Could Sam's tragic death finally be the breaking point for Jason, forcing him to quit the mob once and for all? And what about Danny, their young son? How will he cope with losing his mother and the fear that his father could be next? Here's a deeper look at what's to come on * General Hospital *. ## Sam's dangerous involvement, the beginning of the end. Sam McCall, a woman who's always been fearless and independent, has long been drawn to Jason's world of danger. Over the years, she's managed to navigate the treacherous waters of mob life, often getting caught up in perilous situations. Recently, however, Sam's involvement in one of Jason's latest mob wars takes a tragic turn, setting the stage for the unthinkable. Rumors suggest that Sam was working on her own to help take down a rival faction of Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, mob organization. Always the risk-taker, Sam wanted to prove that she could handle herself, especially after spending years walking in Jason's shadow. Her determination to protect her family and keep Jason safe led her into dangerous territory, but this time she may have gone too far. Despite Jason's pleas for her to stay out of the conflict, Sam refused to back down. She believed that if she could eliminate the threat, they could finally have peace. But as often happens in the mob world, plans go awry. Sam found herself caught in the crossfire of a deadly ambush, leaving Jason devastated and helpless to stop the tragic turn of events. ##### The aftermath. Jason's grief and guilt. The news of Sam's death sends shockwaves through Port Charles. For Jason, it's more than just losing the love of his life. It's the crushing weight of guilt that threatens to tear him apart. He's always prided himself on his ability to protect those he loves, but this time he failed. Sam's death was a direct result of the life he chose, and now he's left questioning everything. In the days following her death, Jason becomes a shell of the man he once was. His stoic exterior begins to crack as the weight of his grief consumes him. Friends and family gather around him, trying to offer support, but Jason is inconsolable. The only thing keeping him going is Danny. Danny, still just a young boy, is struggling to understand the loss of his mother. His relationship with Jason has always been strained due to Jason's dangerous lifestyle, but now, more than ever, Danny needs his father. He's already lost one parent. He can't bear to lose another. ##### Danny's heartbreaking plea. The turning point comes when Danny, in a moment of pure vulnerability, makes a heartbreaking plea to Jason. The young boy, his eyes filled with tears, begs his father to leave the mob. He doesn't want to lose his dad the same way he lost his mom. It's a gut-wrenching moment that brings Jason to his knees. Danny's words cut through Jason's grief like a knife. For years, Jason has justified his involvement in the mob by telling himself that he's doing it to protect his family. But now he sees the truth. The life he's chosen isn't protecting anyone. It's destroying them. First, it was Sam, and now it could be him. Danny doesn't deserve to grow up without parents. This emotional plea is the catalyst for Jason's decision to finally leave the mob. He can't continue down this path, not when it's costing him everything that matters. Jason has faced death countless times, but the thought of leaving Danny alone in the world is something he can't bear. ##### Jason quits the mob. A new beginning or the start of a war. Jason's decision to leave the mob isn't one he makes lightly. He knows the risks involved. Walking away from the mob isn't as simple as handing in a resignation. In Sonny Corinthos' world, there's no such thing as quitting, not without consequences. Jason confronts Sonny with his decision, and the conversation is tense. Sonny, though sympathetic to Jason's loss, reminds him that leaving the mob could trigger a power struggle. Rival factions would see Jason's departure as a sign of weakness, and they'd be quick to exploit the situation. But Jason doesn't care anymore. For the first time in his life, he's putting his family first, no matter the cost. Sonny agrees to let Jason go, but with a warning. If Jason walks away, he can't come back.